Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be meal prep and plan with me. So let's just jump right in. First thing I'm making in my meal prep is dessert, and I don't usually make dessert, but I've been wanting red velvet cupcakes really bad. So I'm just making them out of the box. I'm not making them from scratch. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna make this. This should make about 24 cupcakes. We'll see. And then when they're done, I'm gonna frost them with this. And I know most people use cream cheese, but I don't like cream cheese on red velvet. I like this. And my friend got me started on that, so yeah. And this is usually used on German chocolate. And then I'm going to make my chocolate zucchini muffins, and I have a recipe for that. And then we'll figure out the rest of the meals as we go. But before I make dessert, I'm going to show you snacks this week. We have cherries, bananas, and because our garden is finally coming on, we have cucumbers. And I'm not eating all these. Most of these I'll end up taking to Zumba and giving to the people I work out with. And then we have fresh zucchini as well. I'm going to shred some of this for my zucchini muffins so I don't have to go thaw it out of the freezer. And then I have unhealthy snacks as well, because the way I see it, it's all about balance. So if you have 6 bags of chips and cupcakes and then you have fruit, yeah, let's just get started. I've got 24 of them, and they're going to bake at 350. And I don't know why the pan does, why the liners do that. That's weird. Okay, so. Since I've made chocolate zucchini muffins on here before, I shredded a cup of zucchini and drained it. Here I have the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, and now I'm just gonna add them in to each other. And if the full I'll link the full recipe in the card somewhere. Okay, so this is the meal plan. I just write lunch and dinner on every day, and then over in this and that, this little category, I just write what I'm going to have for snacks, dessert, and what I have for breakfast. And this is not everything. I always keep other snacks on hand, like I have cookies and other chips, and I have some other healthy stuff too. Dessert, of course, I don't always plan dessert. Sometimes we have ice cream, sometimes we don't have dessert at all, but I made cupcakes this week, so yeah. And breakfast, I made chocolate zucchini muffins. I don't always make breakfast, but I always have cereal on hand and stuff to make a protein shake if I want that. But for lunch, usually it's leftovers unless I do decide to cook. Like tomorrow, I'm going to end up cooking chicken for lunch. I may end up doing that today. I don't know yet. But I want chicken nachos, so I'm thinking I'll probably do that tomorrow, and I will put that in this as well. And then the next 2 days are leftovers. And dinner, last night we had fish. One night a week we do make your own. So I'm figuring we'll probably do that tomorrow. It may end up being Thursday depending on what we have to do. But the other nights I just put a question mark because my brother will be home this night. We may end up going out. We may end up going out some other night this week too. I don't know yet. Most weeks, this is last week's, but most weeks we end up doing leftovers one night for dinner, not knowing what we're doing one night, and that was a make your own night. I just didn't write that in. And then I cooked 2 nights last week, and I made chicken enchilada soup, and I made roasted chicken on Friday. So yeah, these 2 nights with question marks will usually end up being leftovers or make your own unless we decide to cook. And we always have stuff on hand for dinner, like easy stuff, hash, Dixie chili, pretty much anything that can be made. And sometimes we do have tacos. But for the most part, that is how I meal plan. It just sort of depends on what I'm in the mood for and what we have on hand. Okay, so I was going through footage and I realized that I forgot to mention that when I meal prep for lunch, sometimes I don't meal prep those days. I always have quick meals on hand for anything, like TV dinners, frozen pizza, that kind of stuff. I know not everybody agrees with it, but when you're busy, and if you work from home like I do, I consider YouTube working from home. I do sometimes forget to eat, so I do have to have stuff on hand. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you that. This is my meal prep for lunch. This is just chicken I had frozen in the freezer. It's been cut up, but it's still frozen. But since I have the oven on, I'm just going to go on and bake it real quick. I'm just going to put some salt and pepper and a little bit of butter on it. So it's got some kind of flavor. I'm just going to put this in the oven until, whoa, and the camera fogged up, for as long as it needs. It shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, I'm figuring. Okay, so the cupcakes are ready to frost, and like I showed before, I'm just going to use that. So. like when they're frosted. This is only 12 of them because I'm figuring I'll probably just use this pan to finish off these. And I just realized I put the cupcake papers away. Okay, so I've put the muffins and the cupcakes in these storage containers. This will last me at least 2 days for lunch, even though it doesn't look like lunch, but as long as I eat it with something, it'll give me 2 days. And I've showed you all my other snacks. So now that I've showed you everything, I'm going to call it a day and finish this video here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not done so already, hit the red subscribe button down below. And all the recipes I have, I will link above in cards and in the description box. Other than that, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.